Is Formula One just doomed? The FIA have officially approved regulation changes for the 2027 and the 2028 power units. Here's the good part. Instead of leaning further into the battery-powered systems that we've seen bought in at a full 50% of the power unit this year, the FIA have actually decided to shift back towards internal combustion, which I'm sure that we can all agree is a good thing. The FIA have set the regulations for the power units in the 2027 season at 58% internal combustion and 42% battery power. And for the 2028 season, it's a 60-40 split. Now, all of this sounds like it's a step in the right direction, but you're going to want to wait to hear the rest, which I'm going to get to in a minute. Why can't they just bring back V10 engines? That's all we really want. Eliminate the battery entirely and just give us the V10 soundtrack that we all so dearly miss. And also, while you're at it, give us back The Chain by Fleetwood Mac. The music on Formula One at the moment is absolute garbage. I mean, have you heard that piece of crap Tate McRae song that they keep on using, which is literally about her getting raw dogged from behind? Sorry, I've sidetracked quite a bit here, but I do feel very strongly about it. I want the iconic bass riff and guitar solo of The Chain, not this ridiculous slop that we currently have. Anyway, back to the engines and stuff. These new regulations for 2027, they might sound good on paper when you look at it in terms of percentages, but that's not exactly the case. The current regulations on the power unit split between internal combustion and battery power is 53% internal combustion and 47% battery. Since the start of the season, the FIA changed the 50-50 regulations because of the issues with harvesting energy and super clipping. So you would assume that going from a 53-47 split to a 58-42 split in a 1000 horsepower car would mean that the internal combustion part of the power unit would be getting a pretty heavy upgrade in power, but it's actually only going to be a measly 25 extra horsepower, and the battery part of the power unit will be decreased by 67 horsepower, which means that next year we're going to have less powerful cars. The FIA giveth and the FIA taketh away. As well as the engine power ratio changes, the fuel flow rate will also be changed in order to keep up with the extra power going to the ICE. A 5% increase for the 2027 season and a 13% increase for the 2028 season, which again sounds good on paper, and of course it has to be done, but it comes at yet again a huge cost to the fans of the sport. I'll tell you why. Again, the FIA giveth and the FIA taketh away, because in order to have these slightly more powerful engines whilst using the same amount of fuel, yep, you guessed it, races will be shorter. I'll say that again. Races are going to be shortened. The FIA think that shortening the race distances slightly at some of the circuits is a better solution than adding extra fuel to the cars. So not only have they taken away iconic tracks like Spa and Barcelona in order to put them on a bi-yearly rotation on the season calendar, but they've kept Monaco, but they're now planning to shorten what little amount of racing we actually get. Honestly, they really do want to ruin the sport, don't they? The FIA president, Mohammed Ben Sulayem, I don't know if I'm actually pronouncing that right, otherwise known as the hair-ruffling dictator of Formula One, has been dangling the V8 carrot for a while now, probably in order to get support from officials and fans of the sport. But his first step along the way to that is to shorten the races. Terrific. Well, that was a positive one. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. It genuinely does mean a lot to me. And if you enjoyed the video, please do go and hit the like and the subscribe button. It is the best way to support the channel. Cheers.